definitely another tutorial. Okay, let me turn this music down and put some lotion on my ashy hands. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but I'm going to get ready to go to live, like an art thing. I don't know if it's called like a museum or what, but it's mobile or whatever, and it changes a lot. I used this brush in my last video, and I really like it. I like the handle. I stopped using my tripod because it was just, my camera was always too far away for me to reach it. So now I put my camera on top of some boxes, some PR boxes. I'm going to go ahead and start with my brows. What I'm going to use for my brows is the 24-hour brow setter. If you want to see how I do my brows on camera, watch this video. Is it right here or is it right here? There's going to be a little pop-up. Watch that video. It's super short, and it's straight to the point. I actually recently uploaded it. So I'm just gonna... Okay, so since I'm going to an art thingy-majigger, I'm actually going to Rainbow Vomit. If you don't know what it is, look it up. It's supposed to be really, really cool. It's kind of like Color Factory is what it reminds me of. But I'm gonna do some pretty neutral makeup because I think I'm gonna wear all black. I don't know. So I'm gonna use my JTORRY Beauty palette. This is the Sweet palette, and oop, that's what it looks like. I just want to see if these colors will show up on me and how they'll show up on me. Since I'm going for something neutral, I'm actually going to start with this shade right here. So I'm just going to put this in the outer corner of my eye. This is definitely showing up really well. She also has a palette called the Sassy palette, and I used that in a video. This one's just a little bit lighter in terms of the colors. Like they're technically cool toned, and I don't wear a lot of cool toned shades because they're usually not, they don't have enough depth to show up without looking ashy, but this looks great. So I'm just sweeping this out like this to give myself a nice little wingy wing, and then a little bit inward. This is supposed to be natural, but it's probably not going to look that way because I'm heavy-handed with my eyeshadow, and I like for my eyeshadow to be, you know, like even with neutral colors, I want my eyeshadow to pop and look like you can see it, you know? I don't know how people be like, and we're just gonna brush an eyeshadow across our lid and that's that. Like, I can't do that because I feel like if I'm gonna put it on, I'm gonna put it on, you know? Only thing I'm lazy about is my lipstick. I used to be a lipstick hoarder, lipstick fanatic. Now I really don't care. Y'all, why was I telling my grandma that when my eye gets too saggy, I'm gonna get a brow lift? She was like, oh, I didn't even tell y'all what I'm doing. So I'm taking this shade right here, the more warm one. You know, I have to throw that in there. And I think I'm gonna do some eyeliner today, some winged liner, because why not, you know? We love a wing. We love a flying moment. We love a sharp moment. Blend that in. I'm really working it over here underneath my eyebrow because I want a little bit of shadow, a little bit of depth right there, hue if you will. But I don't want it to be dark. Okay, so which one is the question? Because there's quite a few. I was thinking probably this one or this one. This one's more of a beige, and this one's more of a pink. I'm going to use this shade right here. No shimmer for us today. Before I do this though, I'm going to take my eyeshadow primer brush. There's not a lot of product on here, but what I want to do is even out that area a little bit before I press this in. Oh yeah, that's cute. Yeah, that's pretty. It looks way more peachy on me than it does in the pan, which I'm not mad at because who doesn't love a peachy lid? Now, one thing I will have to do is take my blending brush and go in right up in there because I'm we are not doing the cut creaseation today. And this is the brush that I use for the transition. I remember when I used to try to wear matte eyeshadows and I would like sweep it across. I would sweep it across my lid and I would always be so disappointed in the color because they just look so pretty in the pan and at the MAC store, and I just couldn't get them things to show up. Now what I'm going to do is take my original brush with a little bit of the original eyeshadow and just soften the edges so that they blend together. Nice and seamless, and it's a little back and forth situation. Just a little bit. Moving on to my eyeliner. Now lately I have been wearing the, what is it called? Lately I've been wearing the ABH waterproof gel liner. But today I'm going to switch it back to my Kat Von D. She is tried and true. And I feel like I have less mistakes with this pen than I do with my gel, which I love. My gel waterproof cream color is black as black, you know. But today, I just want to swoop-de-swoop. I don't have time for trying to perfect stuff. So, what I'm going to do is, first of all, figure out, I'm going to do the bottom line first. Only because I feel like when I don't, I wind up overextending it. And I'm a real stickler for having straight eyeliner. So I'm just going to lay the bristles down flat against my eye and drag it. Like that, sis. Like that. It would have been cute to have some negative liner. The things that I don't think about. This is my favorite pen though, because it's like I can do that. You know what I mean? Like I can't do that with any other. Well, there are others like this, but these are my favorite type of liner pens with bristles. Because any other one would have gave me trouble. The felt tips tug too much. Felt tips tug too much and you can't clean them. They also absorb product, which is not cute. And these are easier to clean. Like I spray these with alcohol, wipe them off, and they're good to go. Now what I'm going to do is take the ABH liquid liner. Okay. This right here is how I like to use eyeliners. If I'm not using gel, I will use two liners. One for precision and one to fill it all in. Because to me, it just makes more sense that way. And it keeps me from screwing up my eyeliner. Because I really just have to color in the lines. And look, if you can't color in the lines, you need to practice. I know a lot of people said that they didn't like the felt tip on this specific liner. And when I first saw it, I was like, okay, felt tip, you know. But as it turns out, the way that it's designed, it's flexible enough for me to do what I need to do. Without delay, you know. But I do love how matte it is. Look at that. Oof. Ooh, fun fact, my very first makeup that I ever got was a blue Maybelline eyeliner. And the very first type of makeup that I mastered was eyeliner. Winged eyeliner. I would practice and practice and practice until I got it right. Moving on. So we are going to move on to complexion. I have two products that I borrowed from my mom that I'm going to try. And it's these right here. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Loose Powder in the shade Honey. And then this is the Fenty Beauty Instant Retouch Primer. A lot of people use these. I just want to see how they work. She hasn't really, I'm so dead. She hasn't even opened this. But I'm going to use it. It's super yellow, so I'm hoping that it doesn't make me look like a banana. This primer is really supposed to just make your skin smooth. So I'm going to put some on my ring finger. My mom really likes it. I don't need a lot because it's not going all over my face. Oh, okay. It's like lotiony. So even with that little, not even half of a pump, I got way more than I probably needed. So I'm just going to rub it in. And I'm rubbing upwards. And then I'm going to press it in around my T-zone. I'm avoiding my smile lines because if this primer likes to slide and crease and all that stuff, I don't want that happening. So I'm just going to put it over here and next to my T-zone. And I guess on my forehead. Y'all, I almost forgot to do my eyebrows. Okay, I'm going to let the primer sit in while I do my brows. That's better. That's as good as they're going to get. Alright. But I'm going to use this What's Up highlighter because I used it the other day and I liked it. So we're just going to glide this on. And I just blended it in with my ring finger. Just like that. Unfortunately for me, it peeked right through my foundation really, really nicely. That's real cute. That's real cute. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my L'Oreal 24-Hour Infallible Fresh Wear. The name is so long. You'll need to work on that. I love this foundation because I don't have to wear nothing around my mouth for it to stay. And the brush I'm going to use is from Thrive Cosmetics. This was their... what brush is this? This is their blush brush. They changed the blush brush recently because it was super similar to the bronzing brush. I don't think the bronzing brush has changed. So if you want this brush, because I really do love it, if you want this brush, get the bronzing brush. It's the same thing. And oh my gosh, it just glides my foundation on so easily. I love synthetic dual fiber brushes. They are my absolute favorite for blending everything. Okay, so what I'm going to do is a little bit of color correcting using the concealer I used underneath my brows. And because this is a little orange, I'm going to use it underneath my eyes. I've been using this right here. This is the Belly Button Sponge from JTORRY Beauty. And I really like it because it just gets up in there. And it spreads everything quickly because it's so big. I am going to take the banana powder from Fenty. Now this powder is yellow. So we're going to see how this looks. I'm optimistic though, because, you know, a lot of people say that they like it, so we're going to see. Oh, okay. It kind of just disappeared right into my face. So I'm gonna press this in right here. I like how yellow it is. I like that it's yellow, but it's not white yellow, like too light. I also like how it just disappeared into my face. So I'm gonna take the sponge that I was using a second ago and just press it in here like that. I always like to press this in real good because loose powder can make such a difference in the way that your foundation stays on. I started using my Mineralize Skin Finish as bronzer instead of all over my face because I am so late. This is the shade Dark. It looks really, really light on camera, but it's not. So I'm just gonna pick up some of this and I'm gonna tap it in over here. But yeah, I've been so fair that I have to use this as bronzer. Because otherwise, it makes my skin look orange. But I am definitely looking forward to summertime, sis. I'm ready. I want to see how tan I get. And this is a really subtle bronzer on me. I mean, I could definitely go up a shade if I wanted it to be a little bit more prominent. But if you like super duper subtle bronzers, this is a great one. Now, if you are more fair than me, this will show up pretty darn well. I actually like to use this to bronze my clients, my Latina clients, and my Caucasian clients. Some of them anyway, not all of them. All I did was put on some mascara, lashes, and my beauty mark. And I'm wearing the Little Chica lashes from JTORRY Beauty. Y'all, I think I may have a new lash fave. I think I do. Because these are so cute. Like, they're just long enough. They have curl to them. And the band is really light. Like, they're not heavy on my eye. And they're easy to bend and all that jazz. So, anyway, I'm going to Rainbow Vomit. And I was trying to decide what color lipstick to wear, and it was hard. It was difficult because I wanted to wear a bullet, and I picked this one from Fenty. This one is called Midnight Wasabi, and I literally have not worn this in a long time. So that's what we're gonna put on, and hopefully it looks good. This just went from a natural makeup look to, and green is my favorite color, and my teeth don't look yellow. Like, we only have one more step right now, and that's this right here. This is the ABH Pro Pencil in the shade Base 3, and I just like to run this across my waterline, you know, for that extra little poppity pop. This is more flesh toned than white or anything like that. So if you're looking for a good pencil to use in your waterline, this is pretty darn good to me. Ah, and we just need some Fix Plus. I'm literally scraping the barrel with this one. Hold on. Let me get my new bottle. Where'd it go? I haven't opened it yet. So what I like to do with these is take the top off. Oops. Take the top off, because there's no product in there. And I'll stick the top back together. And then this right here is a Urban Decay top. I literally got it a long time ago. I'm just pouring what was left in this one and the other one. And I just screw it back on and save it for my back-to-back recyclable. Okay? And I just screw the top right back on, and voila. When ABH came out with theirs, I was like, I understand. But the problem with these is they don't spray. Like, they will spritz you in the face, and that can leave patches depending on what kind of makeup you're wearing. So I always have to shake it up so it doesn't do that. And then hold it a little bit further away so you don't get those. This is my favorite setting spray because it's dewy, whereas the Fix Plus is just a makeup mist. It has aloe, it's alcohol free. Most setting sprays have some type of alcohol in them, but you know, I mix them both and they look good. I'm gonna put on my earrings and fluff my puff. Yes, y'all. I might put some gloss on top of this. I don't know. Jeez. Thank you guys so much for watching and getting ready with me. I'm gonna go get dressed. I hope y'all enjoyed this super natural, easygoing eyeshadow tutorial. You know, don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe right here. Okay, subscribe right here and then watch the next video after you share it with your homies. Okay? I feel cute. Alright, I will see y'all next time. Peace.